The passion, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. The sun hung heavy over Jerusalem, casting shadows on a hill called Golgotha, the place of the skull. There, nailed to a rough wooden cross, was Jesus, the man who'd spent his life healing the broken, feeding the hungry, and speaking words that lit fires in people's hearts. His hands, once gentle as they touched lepers and blessed children, were now pierced with iron spikes. His feet, which had walked miles to share love, were pinned to the wood. A crown of thorns dug into his brow, and blood trickled down his face, mixing with sweat and tears. He wasn't a criminal. He hadn't stolen or killed. Yet, here he was, hanging between two thieves, mocked by soldiers and passers-by. "If you're the Son of God," they sneered, "save yourself." But Jesus didn't come to save himself. He came to save you and me. Every single one of us who's ever messed up, lied, hurt someone, or wandered far from what's right. The weight of every sin, every dark thought, every cruel word, every selfish choice was piled on him. He carried it all, not because he had to, but because he loved us too much not to. His mother, Mary, stood at the foot of the cross, her heart shattering as she watched her son suffer. John, his friend, was there too, holding her close. Jesus, even in his agony, looks down and said, "Woman, here is your son." And to John, "Here is your mother." Even dying, he was thinking of others, making sure they weren't alone. As the sky darkened, like the world itself was grieving, Jesus cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" The pain wasn't just in his body, it was in his soul, as he felt the crushing separation from his Father. Also, we wouldn't have to. Then, with a final breath, he whispered, "It is finished." His head bowed, and he was gone. The earth shook, rocks split, and a soldier nearby, hardened by years of killing, looked up and muttered, "Surely this man was the Son of God." They took his body down, limp and lifeless, and wrapped it in linen. Joseph, a kind man, gave his own tomb, carved from stone, and they laid Jesus there. A heavy rock was rolled across the entrance, sealing him in. Guards stood watch, making sure no one could steal the body. It seemed like the end. His friends scattered, heartbroken, afraid. Hope felt as dead as the man in the tomb. But Sunday morning changed everything. The sun rose, and with it, a miracle no one saw coming. Mary Magdalene, broken-hearted, went to the tomb to mourn. When she got there, the stone was rolled away, the guards were gone, and the tomb was empty except for the folded grave clothes. Angels, glowing like lightning, told her, "He is not here, he is risen." Her heart raced as she ran to tell the others. Peter and John came, saw the empty tomb, and began to believe. Later, Jesus himself appeared to Mary, to his disciples, to hundreds alive, scars and all, proving death couldn't hold him. This wasn't just a man coming back to life. This was G.